Hello everybody, Jeffrey with Aspiration Audio here today. We're doing a video today about modems. Does this affect your fidelity in your system? Yes it does, or at least the period of your enjoyment for sure, right? So let's talk about this. Now today, lined up in front of me here, I've got the, of course, Xfinity Gateway, which is right here. Pretty straightforward unit. Looks like it should have good cooling with the nice cool aluminum plate. Draws cold air past it, and yeah, okay. But I'll be honest with you, okay. I'm just gonna give you an early video spoiler. I don't like this unit at all. If you get these units from Comcast, whomever you do business with for ISP, go get something else. I mean, honestly, if you have a choice, please go get something else. Now, who is this box for? Let's kind of get that out of there. Not for many of us in today's modern world. I'll be honest with you. It's not that it won't do the job, it's that it will not do the job for very long. So you do need to know that if you are doing anything high bandwidth, okay, if you are streaming, if you are, well, I mean, streaming music seems to be okay. It doesn't really seem to tax it very much. I haven't had a problem with that. But if you are streaming videos, especially, you're doing a big marathon of Dexter or Game of Thrones or something like that, okay? Being higher definition videos, I can tell you right now, it's not going to do that for very long before you start getting buffering error messages and just all this other crap that you don't want. I am absolutely certain you're not going to be very happy with. So if you have a choice, replace this. If you're going to go with a router modem combo, let's talk about who that would be for, okay? There are a lot of good units out there. Asus makes some, Netgear makes some. Despite what you see in the background, I'm not like a Netgear fanboy here necessarily. I'm not being paid or anything to do this. I'm just trying to look out for you, the average consumer, the person who is out here just like me, wanting to watch videos and not have the buffering sign come on, right? So this out of the question. If you can replace it, please do. Please just throw it away, okay? It's not very good. It's not going to do you any kind of real good. We have separates here, and I'll talk about that in a second. If you go with a router modem combo, there are great router modem combos out there, guys. People make some good ones. They have anything up to like ROG, Republic of Gaming rated ones that are really high speed, super quick and responsive. Very good router modem combos. They don't have to all be trash. Not all of them are. Some of them are. Not all of them are. So don't think that. But a router modem combo is only good for maybe, if you're lucky, a small family. 2 people online, 3 people online all the time, watching stuff, watching YouTube, all that stuff, perfectly fine. Streaming to a portable device is not going to take much bandwidth at all for the most part, so you probably don't have to worry about that. Except maybe a laptop, of course, obviously, or a big tablet or something like that, where you're going to have a lot higher definition and therefore a lot more bandwidth going across the airwaves. But past that, especially when you start adding teenagers into the equation, please, guys, get a separate modem router combo. And now that we have come to that point, what do we have here? Well, I have a Netgear CM1200 modem, which is this pretty slim looking cool bad boy right here. This again is a cable modem. It is compatible with Comcast, is what I'm hooked to right now. Cox, Warner, any of these other places will work with a cable modem like this, especially from Netgear. They're very universal. And then of course I have here the Nighthawk. It's got foldable antennas, when it comes, they're folded in. Looks a lot like a spaceship. Let me get over the top of it there. Pretty neat looking unit. right? Pretty cool. It's got a real interesting look to it. Very nice unit. You know, I have to say, it's a pretty piece of equipment. And this would be for people who are serious streamers, who stream all day long. Now, I'm not saying that router modem combo isn't fine for one person. Okay, I live in a place by myself, but I wasn't always here by myself. So, would you go this far if you're by yourself? No. You could go with a really nice router modem combo and be just fine if you're just by yourself. Okay, but again, like I said, you start adding young adults that are roommates, or people that work online all day, and then you have other people in the house running around streaming high definition stuff, ultra high definition stuff all day long, every day. You probably might want to start thinking about separates, and of course this is just one example. Is it the best example? No, there's certainly other stuff out there that is even more expensive than what I've got sitting here. But this is good for everybody else. This is good for, again, the ultra high definition streamer, person who is streaming all of the time, the person who is working online and does not want that work to be interrupted no matter what. And you do have to keep that in mind, because a lot of these units are just not built to thermally handle the kind of loads that you're putting on it, especially when you've got one person working online and say your customer service, you are interacting online with the person. That takes a lot of bandwidth, guys, a lot of bandwidth. And so unfortunately, it's going to swallow that up very quickly, and then you're going to be left with very little options except to go with something like this and upgrade, because you're getting frustrated, you keep getting kicked off, and you're going to end up losing your job, right? You don't want that. So that is who this is for. The serious online gamer, the person who works online, the teenager watching content all the time on an ultra high definition TV, or a combination of any of those or all of those. That is exactly who wants to go with this unit. If you wish to maintain fidelity, you wish for things to keep streaming through and keep being consistent, in their streaming capability, they keep working, everything keeps working, you're going to have to go with something like this. So again, this is the Netgear CM1200 cable modem here. This is the CM1200. It's kind of a tall unit. It's nice. Again, is it the only example of what is out there? No, it is not. This is a DOCSIS 3.1 cable modem. At any point, DOCSIS 4.0 is going to get on the market and start taking over, so look out for that. But and then here you have, of course, the Netgear Nighthawk, and this is, it's a great unit. I mean, it looks pretty cool. It's got just a really interesting look to it. It really is a fascinating, great unit. Quad-core processor, really strong capabilities. AX Wi-Fi 6, I believe, capabilities. So it's not like 6E or anything, but it is 6, so Wi-Fi 6. And this is great. It's going to support all of your Internet of Things that are going on in today's world, and so it's great. For those of you out there looking, these are running about $250 a piece or something like that. $230, $250. They're run anywhere in between there. So it's actually kind of neat. You can get both of them for like $500. Do you have to spend that much? Not quite, but it depends on what you're doing. Again, you might want to spend more if you're using heavy bandwidth. But for most people, something like this would do. And of course, it's not like you guys have to go with my super big heavy duty Ethernet type cords back there or anything like that. That's all just kind of my deal, my bag. But either way, yeah. So there's that. I figured I'd send out a video and let you guys know. And again, will something like the gateway from Xfinity work? Yes, it will. But that depends on the time that you spend online. And this is from experience. It's not from numbers. It's not from thermal readings or anything like that. I'm simply speaking from experience. If you keep continuously using that for multiple purposes, you're on the phone all the time, you're answering messages, you're sending stuff back and forth, and you are at the same time streaming ultra high definition videos from, say, Paramount Plus, Netflix, Hulu, YouTube. Yeah, it goes on and on, right? From anywhere. If you're streaming anything with very high bandwidth at all, that thing is going to bog down, and after a while you're going to either get buffering errors or it's just going to keep disconnecting altogether. I've never had one of them that it did not do that. If not a combination of, or a conglomerate of, certainly all at the same time. So yeah, keep that in mind if you guys are out there wanting to make sure you get the best throughput for everybody. You may have to consider a separate modem router combo like we have here. Do you have to go with Netgear? No, you don't. Certainly Motorola, Aris, they're kind of the same company anymore, so I don't know, which one to say. Aris, I'll say, certainly makes great products. The Surfboard line of modems is really good. The 80, I think it's the 8100 or 8200 is a fantastic modem. I've owned it. It's great. So it's really good. Matter of fact, I at times I wonder if that wouldn't be better with this router than the Netgear is. So, but Aris makes a great product. Really good. Future-proofed. Very good. Just well built. A great product. So look into them. TP-Link makes routers. They're really great. I would say, obviously Asus, as I mentioned before. Netgear here. Any number of companies make a lot of different companies make stuff like this. So, do you have to go with this combo? No. But you may want to consider it if you are having consistent problems with the internet dropping out, or, timing out on you all the time. You might want to drop that modem router combo that you got from Comcast and go with something else. So that concludes the video today.
You too.
Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will talk at you again.